Sofia, and in this tutorial I'm going to talk to you about mixing. These tutorials are made thanks to ABF, our sponsor, and in cooperation with the music production program Who Can Become a Producer, which is a program for women, non-binaries and transgendered people in Sweden. Let's get started. Okay, so this is my project. This is my song that I wrote, and the basic elements are bass and beat, and then some synths and pads, and then the vocals. So it's very basic. So after the producing is done and everything is recorded and edited, I often bounce everything into audio files that has the same length, and then put them in a new project for mixing. So that's what I've done here. And then I put a limiter on the stereo bus just to control the ceiling so it doesn't overload. Let's listen to the song, and I'm gonna adjust the levels and pan a bit while we listen. Okay, so that's good enough for a start. I just adjusted the levels on the tracks and just panned the different elements that I wanted to pan just for a startup mix. Now I'm going to look at the vocals. So I have the lead here in the chorus and the lead here on the verse. And then I have this bridge part, and this is a lead and this is a dub. So on the chorus I have 2 dubs that I panned left and right, and on the last chorus I have 3 dubs and 4 chorus vocals. I'm gonna first just set the EQ to the lead track and loop that part. Gather your thoughts and open your mind. Yeah, if I ought to be yours and if you ought to be mine, then why don't I know for sure, and why don't we trust in us? Gather your thoughts and open your mind. Yeah, if I ought to be yours and if you ought to. Yeah, so for a quick startup mix on the vocals here, I'm just gonna set the same EQ on every vocal track. And then I'm gonna set the compressor. Gather your thoughts and open your mind. Yeah, if I ought to just add the compressor to every vocal track. So let's listen to the difference. Gather your thoughts and open your mind. Yeah, that's good enough for now. And then I'm gonna add a simple slap delay, which is a very short delay. I'm gonna use this tip delay in Logic, so not very wet and then very little feedback, very short delay time, so you can barely hear it, but it's there, just to give a bigger core to the vocals. And this one I'm not gonna put on every track, just the lead tracks. So I have this one in the bridge and then this one in the verse. Let's listen to the verse again. This home was my home, where I grew up, with this boy. Yeah, so we've brought a bit of clarity to the vocals. I'm just going to leave that for a while, and then I'm going to go to the bass here. The bass here, I have the DI signal and then a microphone on the amp that I recorded, and I'm gonna set a EQ to the track and just bring forward the frequencies that I like. This I'm just going to use for the attack or the transient here. And then I'm going to set the compressor to the track, and I have this 1176 I'm going to use just to the amp signal here, not the DI signal. Gather your thoughts and open your mind. Yeah, if I ought to be yours and if you ought to be mine, then why don't I know for sure? And why don't we trust in us? Okay, so that's good enough for the bass to start with. Then I'm going to set the effect buses. So I'm going to go to the mixer and create aux channels. So I'm going to set this to bus 1, stereo bus. And I like to have them in the range view here. So I'm just going to duplicate those so I have a lot of buses and then set them to... This is bus 2, bus 3, and so on. Okay, so I've assigned them. Now I'm just going to set these effects to these buses. So the first one, I'm going to set a reverb. So I'm going to use this fab filter and then this one. A tight small room, that's good. Just going to use that preset. And on this one I'm going to set another reverb, also the fab filter. I'm going to use this hall. And then I have these buses. This is going to be a mono bus, so I'm going to use that for distortion. And I'm going to use this saturation knob. Just set it at something and just name it. On this one I'm gonna set a delay, so I'm gonna set this delay, it's only going to be wet, a bit of feedback, and let's say an 8 delay here. And then I have this one, the last bus I'm just gonna use for something fun, maybe modulation, some chorus. why not? So I'm gonna send all the vocals to the buses, to the reverb first. That's good. And then the dist I'm just gonna use for the lead vocals. And then I'm just gonna send them to the buses. Gather your thoughts and open your mind. Yeah, if I ought to be yours and if you ought to be mine, then why don't I know for sure? And why don't we entrust in us? Gather your thoughts and open your mind. Yeah, if I ought to be yours and if you ought to be mine, then why don't I know for sure? And why don't we? Okay, so let's loop the verse to do the same. This home was my home, where I grew up, where I grew up. And if this boy was my boy, who I loved, then why don't I trust in it? This home was my. Okay, so that's good enough, and let's listen to the bridge here. I wish I was the kind to just go for it. I wish I was the kind to just go for it. You go for it, oh, go for it, you go for it. Okay, so that's for the reverbs on the vocals. Okay, so let's look at the other parts of the song. I'm gonna look at the kicks here, set an EQ to them. First, I'm just gonna solo and listen to the functions of them. Let's loop that. Okay, so that's the bass, and this is only attack. They sound pretty good already. Maybe enhance the bass around 200. Let's listen to it with the whole song. Yeah, that's good. And then this one, maybe enhance the attack a bit. Yeah, around there. Okay, so that's good. So maybe let's just send some stuff to the effects now. I wish I was the kind to just go for it. I wish I was the kind to just go for it. You go for it, oh, go for it. You go for it, oh, go for it. So why don't I trust in it? Yeah, why don't I trust in it? Okay, so let's look at the snare here, because this one I actually recorded, and I want to change the sound of it a bit. Yeah, if I ought to be yours and if you ought to be mine, then roughly something like that. Then we have this one, a very sharp metallic sound. I don't dare trust in me. 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 Yeah, so that's good. Okay, so now I'm going to do a parallel compression on this bass, so just to make it fatter. So first of all, I'm going to create a bus. Okay, so now I've created my bus here. I've chosen bus 6 and made it mono, and I've chosen to send this track, the bass with the amp, and sent it as a pre-fader. And I've done this because I want to blend these signals together, the compressed sound and the non-compressed sound together, and I don't want this fader to affect how much of the signal is sent to this bus. So that's why I've chosen pre-fader. Let's listen to the difference. Gather your thoughts and open your mind. Yeah, if I ought to be yours and if you ought to be mine, then why don't I know for sure and why don't we? So it made the sound a bit fatter. And if I want more compressed sound, I just changed the level of the compressed signal here. Gather your thoughts and open your mind. Yeah, if I ought to be yours and if you ought to be mine, then why don't I know for sure and why don't? Yeah. Okay, so that was it for the parallel compression on the bass, but you could also do this on any instrument that you want to keep some of the liveliness but still have it being stable. So you just mix it together, the dynamic sound with the compressed sound. So you create two kinds of tracks, one with the compressed and one with the not so compressed sound, and blend them together as so. Okay, so let's listen to the synths here. I've done almost nothing on these. First, this lead saw. This home was my home where I grew up. And this pad then. So let's send it to the large reverb also. This synth. Then to the chorus, these synths. Gather your thoughts. some reverb on that one. And then we have this synth here. Okay, so that was the synth. I want to do something fun with the bridge here on the vocals, some delay and stuff. I wish I was the kind to just go for it. I wish I Okay, so I'm gonna automate this send here, the delay. So what I'm gonna do is just automate the end of the phrases up and see how that sounds. Okay, so I've done that in the first part of the bridge now. I wish I was the kind to just go for it. I wish I was the kind to just go for it. I wish I was the kind to was the kind to just. Okay, so I'm happy with that. Okay, so I think I'm done with the first session of this mixing. If I would continue to do this, I would be more precise with the EQ and stuff, and really listen to the smaller parts and be more attentive to details. But this is just how I would do to get a start up and start mixing a song and make it sound okay. Yeah. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you liked it. See you next time. Bye.